Are you like me and have tons of single skeins of yarn but have no idea what to do with them? You're not really sure what project and you really want to use that beautiful skein of yarn, but you just don't know how. Keep on watching, and in this video I'm going to be sharing amazing fun patterns to use up those single skeins, and a lot of these patterns are actually free. So keep on watching if you want to find out what to do with your single skeins of yarn. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Julie and I'm the knitwear designer behind Twin Stitches Designs. I'm so excited that you're here because today we're going to be going over super fun patterns that only use one skein of yarn. Now, before we dive deep into all of these patterns, I want to make sure that you know that I link everything down below in the description box. As well, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so that you don't miss out, because I upload a brand new video every single Thursday. We actually have a fun sponsor for this video, and I just want to thank my amazing friends at Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. I do want to mention a little bit about their products. So Ana Luisa has incredible and beautiful jewelry just starting at $39, and they elevate your everyday wear. They offer long-lasting tarnish resistance jewelry for essentially you can feel good about wearing. Also, 100% of their pieces are strength and humidity tested. They offer free and fast shipping in the US and returns and affordable worldwide shipping. All their products are backed with a 2-year warranty. They are also crafted with the planet in mind. The brand is carbon neutral and climate neutral certified, offsetting 100% of their carbon footprint. Now, this is something that's really important nowadays, and I do think that Ana Luisa does an amazing job. I am someone who loves simple jewelry. I'm not a big fan of like flashy, and I do absolutely love some of the pieces that they've sent my way. And I have been wearing these beautiful little earrings constantly, and I will put my link down below. I just love how they are very simple and beautiful. I will put the name of these little hoop earrings down below. I absolutely love these little pieces. I have been wearing them constantly for the last few weeks and just absolutely adore them. So if you want to know more, definitely click the link down below. I will put it in the description box, as well as what piece this one is. I want to say it's the hoop medium low. I do love also that they have silver as well as gold, so depending on your aesthetic, depending on sometimes what I wear, I do like to change it up. So definitely click the link down below if you are interested in learning more, because they do have a spring sale going on now. So thank you so much to my amazing friends at Ana Luisa for sending over these and sponsoring the video. All of these patterns are only using one skein or ball of yarn. Now, when I talk about a skein or a ball of yarn, it can come in different ways. So when you are looking at a commercial ball of yarn, it will look like something like this. It comes already in one ball of yarn and you can knit directly from it. When you purchase sometimes from a indie dyer, hand dyed yarn, it will look something like this. We call this a hank or a skein of yarn. Now, you cannot knit directly from this. You will need to wind it up into a cake. A cake looks something like this. You typically need a ball winder in a Swift to get this looking like this. I actually have a YouTube video that goes over on how to do this, and I will link that down below. You do not need or require a ball winder in Swift. It just makes the process a little bit easier for you. So whenever I talk about a ball or a hank, one skein, I just mean however you purchase your yarn. It comes, this is one skein of fingering weight, and this is one skein of bulky. I will also be going over all of these patterns and linking the Rivalry favorites bundle down below that will include these as well as many more. And if you have one of your favorite one skein projects, please put that below. Now, for this list, I decided to not put in any sock patterns. Sock patterns typically only need one skein of yarn, so I didn't really find that it was something, I mean, I could have gone all day with just sock patterns. I wanted to include other types of patterns that you can use one skein to really get that inspiration flowing and hopefully get you casting on using those special skeins of yarn that you have in your stash. So let's go over all of these patterns. I do have a ton of them on my phone, so I will be looking down, but I will be placing all of the photos and details up on the screen for you to see. I will also be mentioning what weight of yarn is needed. So depending if you have a fingering, sport weight, DK weight, worsted weight, bulky weight, I will be going over some patterns for all of these. I really wanted to include an array of them because we not only have all fingering weight in our stash, we sometimes have those single skeins of DK or worsted, and I wanted to get inspiration from all of these. So I hope you're ready to dive in to all of these fun patterns. First up, I found were the Hydra mitts by Fiber Tales. Now this is a beautiful DK weight pair of mittens and only uses 142 to 175 yards, which is 130 to 160 meters. This is perfect for that one skein of DK weight and it's just absolutely beautiful. It has these textures and cables, really keeps your interest going, but still using one skein of yarn. This is a paid for pattern, but I just think that it's absolutely wonderful and uses less than a full skein or ball of yarn. This you can use a commercial DK to worsted weight or use those beautiful hand-dyed yarns that you can have. Really, really love this one. It comes in sizes from extra small to medium large, and I just really love it. It uses a US 6 and it's really, really pretty. So that one is definitely one that I would recommend and is beautiful. So any type of mitts or fingerless mitts will technically use about a skein of yarn and sometimes even less. The next one I thought that was absolutely adorable that I had to include when I saw this is actually a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's called the Teeny Tiny Knit Mitts from We Knit Together. This is also using a DK weight. If in your stash you have a full skein of fingering weight and want to knit anything with a DK to worsted weight, just letting you know that you can actually hold this yarn double and create a DK to worsted weight gauge. The easiest way to do that is to do a gauge swatch and to measure it out, but please keep in mind that whatever the yardage is on your fingering weight will be half if you hold it double. For an example, this one has 365 meters per 100 grams. If I hold the skein double, it will be half of the 365 meters. So if ever you have a one skein of yarn and want to knit something in DK to worsted, hold it double. It will actually create your DK to worsted weight gauge. Use also the same needles that you would for a DK to worsted and see from there what type of fabric you like. So that's a good hint if you have a skein of fingering but want to knit something a little quicker. This one is DK weight and only uses 35 to 50 yards, very, very small yardage. So you could technically knit a few pairs. It includes a size from 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 to 6 to 12 months. I really love it. I love how quick they are, and they're actually really, really adorable as well as useful. So you can knit this up very quickly for a gift knit, someone expecting a baby. I just really love it, and that it's free. The next pattern that I've been seeing a lot everywhere is the Soho Scrunchie by Tori Yu. Now this is also a free pattern on Ravelry, and it is using leftover yarns. I've included some that don't have a ton of yardage just because in case that you want to knit one project and you have a little bit of leftovers, these are amazing projects to use them for. If you have mini skeins, you can use those as well. This one only uses 60 to 180 yards, and it is, they say lace and fingering held together, but you can use a DK weight or fingering weight held together. So still only using one skein of yarn. This included size mini, medium, and jumbo, and is using a US 6. I really love it because I just absolutely love using any type of leftovers, all of those projects, and just using a little bit of yarn, absolutely wonderful and goes a long way. The next project that I wanted to share is a weekend headband by Petite Knit. Now this one is using a worsted weight and anywhere from 98 to 133 yards, which is 90 meters to 122. Suggested sizes is small, medium, and large. It is a paid for pattern and is knit with a US 4. This is perfect for any of your worsted weight yarns, commercial or hand dyed, and just makes a really quick and fun gift knit. Next pattern is from Joji Locatelli. This is a paid for pattern, but it is beautiful. It uses up one skein of fingering weight yarn. So if you have that one beautiful skein of yarn, it is a fun shawl. It is called the Venezia Shawl by Joji Locatelli. It's using 400 yards, which is 366 meters. It comes in one size and is knit with a US 7. So very, very loose gauge for a fingering weight. And it is just absolutely perfect for just that one skein of fingering weight yarn. Really, really love it. The next one is a paid for pattern. This is called the Pearl Pouch by Tori Yu. And it's called for fingering held together. So you can either use your fingering held together or a DK weight. You use 165 to 480 yards, which is 151 to 439 meters. This comes in a size small, medium, and large. I absolutely love projects that you can keep on using. So you can use these fun little bags, putting your knitting in them, and then that's your knitting project bag. I absolutely love that because it's actually practical and useful. This is such an adorable pattern and I really want to knit one of these in the future. I just think that it would be beautiful, especially if you have a sock set. You can use a leftover to use it for that drawstring, really make it a fun and cute pattern. One pattern that I've been seeing all over is the Sophie scarf from Petite Knits. This is a paid for pattern and is knit using DK weight. This one people have been knitting constantly everywhere. I have been seeing this all over social media. It's an absolutely adorable pattern. It is, I think, only one size, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. No, size small and size large. You only need 100 to 140 yards, which is 92 to 128 meters for a DK weight. And you will be using US 4. Absolutely love how adorable this is, how fast it is, and it's really super in right now with those little tiny scarves. I think it's really fun, adorable, and you get to use up some DK weight yarn. The next pattern is another free pattern on Ravelry called the Newborn Vertebrae by Callie Van Nickert. I apologize if I'm saying that incorrectly. This is another one that has been extremely popular upon knitters when you are wanting to knit for a newborn because it only uses half to a full skein of fingering weight yarn, creating this beautiful little newborn cardigan. A lot of people use even 50 grams of Felici, Knit Picks Felici, and a contrast color for the ribbing. You only need one skein of yarn for this. It comes in size, in one size to fit a newborn, and you need anywhere between 200 to 220 yards, 183 meters by 201 meters. It is fingering weight, and you'll need a US 2 and a US 3 needle. It is absolutely so stinking cute. There's even, I know, a mama vertebrae. So if you're wanting to make a mommy and me set, the baby size is one skein and the mommy size is a little bit larger and needs more skeins. But I do think that it's beautiful and it's also a fun free pattern on Ravelry. A pattern that has been really all over social media is the Musselburgh hat. This is another great hat because you only need one skein of fingering weight yarn. It is a paid for pattern and you use 130 to 600 yards from baby to adult extra large. Now this hat is a little bit different on the yardage as well as the sizes because the Musselburgh hat is actually including for any size because Ysolda Teague brings you through how to knit based on your gauge. So you can knit with a fingering weight, a DK weight, a worsted weight, everything is included in that pattern. So if you want to knit the fingering weight, you only need one skein of yarn for the whole pattern. I have yet to knit this one, but I'm definitely wanting to knit one in the future with a special skein of fingering weight yarn. The next pattern is the classic cuffed hat from Pearl Soho, which is a free pattern on Ravelry. This is great for your worsted weight skeins. If you have any of those beautiful little worsted weight skeins, this hat is perfect for you. It is a very simple, fun hat and just using 1 to 2 skeins of worsted weight yarn depending on your gauge. If you are wanting to knit the baby size, it is 1 skein of yarn. The other fun and cute pattern that I've been seeing here and there is called the Delilah Hair Tie Bow, which is a free pattern on Ravelry from Isabel Cecilia. This is lace weight held together that creates a fingering weight, but you can definitely just use your fingering weight and knit up a pattern. It is absolutely adorable and seems very quick and easy to knit. It comes in 2 sizes, I think. No, it only comes in 1 size, a US 4, and you'll need some fingering weight or lace weight held together. So it's a really fun and cute and fast knit that you can do. Another fun project that you can do is a bunch of little squares. This is great if you are using a 1 skein of cotton weight, and this fun crochet pattern is called the Sakura Face Scrubbies from Kame Crochet. This is absolutely adorable, and you just need 60 to 65 yards per little face scrunchie. You can do a few of them with 1 ball of yarn and make great gifts. If you have a few single skeins of yarn, pair them up into some color combinations, and if you can do and crochet 1 scrunchie per color, put all of those together and put them aside. That would make amazing and beautiful holiday or birthday gifts. The next crochet pattern is this absolutely adorable dinosaur brontosaurus from Ana Luisa, which is a paid for pattern, and you only need fingering weight yarn 130 to 150 yards. And this is crochet. Absolutely so stinking cute. This dinosaur is perfect for any baby shower or perfect baby gift, and all of the details are in the pattern. The next fun bundles is for your DK weight to worsted weight cotton weight yarn. Garline of the Kitchen Sink Shop has so many beautiful dishcloth patterns. Now, all of these dishcloth patterns typically only use about 1/3 of the, depending on what size you knit, 1/3 of the skein. So you can knit 1 to 2 to 3 sometimes face cloths or dishcloths with these beautiful patterns. So definitely go and check these out. This one is a paid for pattern, Emily's Garden Dishcloth, but she does have a ton of beautiful ones in her shop. The next pattern I wanted to include is the Sockhead Slouch Hat, which is another free pattern on Ravelry. This one has been done, as well as the Musselburgh hat. I think those are the 2 like main fingering weight hats available out there that are the most popular at the moment. The Sockhead Slouch Hat is perfect because it only uses up 1 skein of fingering weight yarn and is also a free pattern. This includes sizes from baby all the way to adult extra large and needs 155 to 415 yards, 142 to 375 meters with a US 2.5. It's great and amazing way to showcase off, like the Musselburgh hat, that beautiful single skein of hand-dyed yarn. Something that you can wear and really absolutely love. So all of those are some of the single skein projects that I found on Ravelry. I want to know from you, is there one that you're wanting to try, some that you never heard of before, or some that you've already knit and absolutely loved? I think the Musselburgh hat or the Sockhead Slouch Hat is definitely going to be on my knit list very, very soon, potentially this summer. I think it'd be a lot of fun to get some fun projects done and ready for the fall. Let me know below if you've enjoyed this type of video, as well as if there's any other fun videos that you would like to see. And also make sure that you click the link and go and check out Ana Luisa's shop, because their jewelry is just absolutely beautiful and I love it. So definitely check out their spring sale happening on now. Thank you so much to every single one of you who has watched the video. I hope that you enjoyed it and found some fun insight and patterns to add to your Ravelry favorites. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to come and support me more as a maker, come and join my amazing Patreon group for some fun extras and all the things happening over there. All right, friends, until next time, happy knitting.